It's Saturday Night Live. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk. To ease my mind and help my living. It's Real Talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers' Real Talk. I'm here to help you make smarter moves, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 362 in a row of the Real Talk program. Day 362. And I didn't come out last night for a Friday night variety show because I did a show for an hour during the day yesterday. And I'm starting to try to at least be a little bit considerate about, other people having shows, other things going on, and to do 2 shows on a Friday may be overkill. So I just decided not to play last night. And I am ready to rock for you guys tonight. I've got just a pack of songs here, like song after song after song, all covers. I don't usually love playing covers, but with the BeatSeat, this is the newest BeatSeat I'm going to show you right here. This right here, Flamed Maple. So we have our BeatSeat, guys. And this is the I'm going to just show you again. This is the 2019 Editor's Choice winner at Namm. Namm is basically where you want to go if you create a musical instrument. And you hope that people will like it enough to select it as Editor's Choice. Now, unfortunately, they don't give Editor's Choice to everybody, but they did give it to us. So fortunately, we got it. Anyway, I'm going to play you guys some songs. Let's see how it goes. I pulled up a song today. I'm going to probably play second. I thought I'd play something that I've done a few times for you. And let's see how this goes. This is a really cool tune called The Way. Let's see who's that. Jeff, you got to head over to YouTube. Subscribe and ding the bell over there because it's going to sound right. I'm filming the screen right now. The audio's terrible on Instagram. But you can go over to YouTube right now and watch the show in real time, in HD, audio HD. But let's give this shot on The Way. Started packing. Left before the sun came on that day, and exited to a town on silent slacking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Drink up the wine and they started talking. They had important things to say. And when the car broke down, they started walking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? And anyone can see the road that they walked on is gold. It's always summer, they never get cold, never get hungry, never get old and gray. And you can see the shadows wandering on somewhere. They won't make it home, really don't care. Wanted the highway, they're happier anyway. The children woke up and they couldn't find them. that day. They just drove off and left it all behind them. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? And anyone can see though that their walk on is gold, and it's always summer to never get cold, never get hungry, never get old and gray. Anything that you will see in them up somewhere, it's always summer to never get cold, never get lonely, never get old and gray. I missed the second part of that, but still. That's the song-ish right there. Cross, what's up, buddy? That song is called The Way by Fastball. It's a cool tune from like early 2000s, I guess. Now, every song I play for you guys, songs that over the years I was like, these are great songs. I want to play this song one day. Now, I never really said that, but when it came down to actually playing songs for you guys that you know, I pick songs that I like. That's what it comes down to. I pick songs that I like. So that was The Way. One down. What do we got next? Let's see. Now, this was the song. I heard this in the car earlier today, and I was like, that's a cool tune, first of all. Secondly, this guy passed away this year. And I thought, when I heard that, I was like, this would be a pretty cool thing to do. We're going out of 2019 into 2020. And it would be nice to do as an homage this tune for Eddie Money. Take Me Home Tonight, Eddie. Now, I don't know. It's going to probably be rubbish because I haven't practiced it. I heard it in the car. I don't know how the verse goes at all, but I do know how the chorus sounds. So let's see how it goes. I'm just going to try to improvise the verses because I don't know how they feel. But let's see what we do. Hold on a second. I need to give you the full effect here. Come on, we need to see the full BeatSeat in action here, Mark. Tries to keep me up at night. Are you the answer? I shouldn't wonder when I feel you mad my appetite. With all the power you're releasing, it isn't safe to walk the streets alone. Anticipation, let's find the keys and turn the engine on. I can feel you breathe. I can feel your heartbeat faster, faster, faster. Take me home tonight. I can don't let you home till I see the light. Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like Rose said, be my little baby. Be my little baby. I get nightmares, I hate to sleep alone. I need some company, a guardian angel to keep me warm and the cold winds to blow. I can feel you breathe, I can feel your heartbeat faster, faster, faster. Take me home tonight, I don't wanna let you go. the light and take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like Ronnie said, be my little baby, be my little baby. First time ever. How did it sound? Little Eddie Money, take me home tonight. All right, so that's a good first run at it. Next time we're going to do better. Let's see what we got next, guys. What's next? Oh, there's one more verse after that. I didn't even know. I can feel you breathe. I can feel your heartbeat faster, faster. Oh, so it does have a second chord. I was wondering. I didn't see it in the first half here. So it goes, I can feel you breathe. I can feel your heartbeat faster, faster, faster. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go till I see the light. Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like Ronnie said, be my little baby. Be my little baby. Wah, 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 wah. Na, 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 na. Wah, na, na, na. Wah, oh, 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 oh. All right, so that's a little Eddie Money, guys. We're going to do that one again in the near future. Now that I've got it, now I've got it, we're going to rock on it. All right, let's see what we got. So that song rocks, even though it's like an 80s tune. This is another 80s tune. So when I was younger, I'll tell you a little side story. I used to go to this thing called Young Life. Michael and Photography Belmont and Jeff, you guys rock. Head over to YouTube, subscribe and ding the bell. Anybody who's not on YouTube right now, go over and subscribe and ding the bell, please. Just to subscribe and ding the bell. Trying to build out the YouTube page. If you guys have been watching this show for 362, you will know it started on Instagram and Facebook. It was there for 318 days before we figured out that there's something called YouTube and that we should be broadcasting there. And possibly the only place we should be broadcasting is YouTube, and the others are just, innocent bystanders. But honestly, I didn't understand that. I just know Instagram is awesome. I love my people on Instagram. And so I was there for 318. But realistically, if we want this show to grow, if we want the world to be able to tune in anytime, go back and look at content day by day, whatever they want, they can look through titles. They could just look at a video that, oh, that's interesting. Let me check that one out. It's just easier than Facebook. And in Instagram, we lose everything after 24. So anyway, I'm with you. For 362 days, I've been with you. And this is no different. Today is Saturday Night Live, and it's music night. And I'm playing covers for you tonight. So when I was part of this thing called Young Life, we used to play a lot of cool songs that were very spiritual and uplifting songs, very uplifting. And this song is no exception. I used to love playing it back in the day, singing it. I didn't know how to play guitar back then. I didn't pick up a guitar till I was 18 years old, if you could believe it. I didn't even know how I had a musical talent until I was 18. That's another story for another day. But this song we used to play, this is a song that I think it was Joe Holland. I forget who it was. One of the Holland brothers would go up. He was great. He's actually one who inspired me to buy a guitar. Can't think of his first name right now because there was 98 Hollands, all my friends. But anyway, when I saw him playing, this was one of the songs, and we would all sing along to it. I'm going to do my own version, just like I did with that last tune, Take Me Home Tonight. This is my own version of Brown Eyed Girl. That's not how it goes. Hey, where do we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, hey, skipping and jumping in the misty morning, fall with our hearts thumping you, brown-eyed girl. You are my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened to Tuesdays are so slow, going down the old mine with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight, laughing, hiding behind a rainbow's wall, sleeping in a slide and all along the waterfall with you, brown-eyed girl. You're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la la 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 da la ti da. So I had to find my way now on my own. Saw you just the other day, my old grown. Cast my memories back, oh Lord, something's overcome. I think about making love in the green grass, so behind the stadium. Oh, you brown-eyed girl, you're my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when you used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la? Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-ti-da. Sha-la no, 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 no. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Should I be done? Brown-eyed girl. Little brown-eyed girl for you. I married her. So that was a little Van Morrison for you. How about that? We're live day 362 in a row. It's Real Talk, the show that never ends. Literally, because we're still on, even though it's been 22 minutes. I have to figure out, I'm going to try to see, I don't know if I'll have the time to do this or even it makes sense to do this. I would like to look back and see how much content I dropped in 2019. Like, literally, how much content was delivered from December 31st till today. What did we do? Mr. Gale! Oh, thank you, buddy. My friend Andrew Gale just said he liked Brown-Eyed Girl. That makes me happy. Thank you, buddy. I'm going to play you guys a song you guys know right now. This is a chart topper at the moment. Now, if you guys know this dude, tell him to get on a BeatSeat. Just say, hey, buddy, I think you have a BeatSeat. Why don't you sit on it and play it? Why don't you find one, maybe at the studio that you play at, and go play it? I'm the boy on the other phone, lighting up inside your drawer at home, all alone, pushing 40 in the friend zone. We talk and then you walk away every day. Oh, you don't think twice about me. Maybe you're right to doubt me, but if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. Yeah, if you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. Oh, I wanna break through, I wanna break through. I wanna see the sweet thing about you, so I can see you in a new light. Take a ride to Malibu. Oh, I wanna stand and look at you, look at you. Won't matter if your friends knew. Who cares what other people say anyway? Oh, we can go far from here. We can do world, baby, baby. And if you give me just one night, you're gonna see me in a new light. If you give me just one night to meet you underneath the moonlight. Oh, I wanna break through, I wanna break through. I wanna get the real thing about you, so I can see you in a new light. New light. New light. That's it, guys. I don't know the song. Literally, I played it a couple weeks ago, and then I should really play them a few times before rocking them out for you. Like, I want to do the Maroon 5 song for you guys again, but I have to remember the chords. So I'm going to have to find it somewhere in the mix here. It was next on the grouping, but let's pass that to get to... Oh, here's a great song. You guys know I'm a huge fan of bowling. I love to bowl. And when The Big Lebowski came out, you guys know The Big Lebowski, one of the greatest movies ever. So there's a song from The Big Lebowski called I Just Dropped In to See What Condition My Condition Was In. And I love the tune, and I have the chords right here. And we're gonna roll with it. Woke up this morning with the sun down, shining in. I found my mind in the brown paper bag within. I tripped up on a cloud, I fell leave my side. I tore my mind on a jagged sky. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Oh, I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Pushed my soul in a deep dark hole, followed it in. I watched myself falling out while I was crawling in. And from far I couldn't leave my side. I tore my mind on a jagged sky. I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Well, I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah, what condition my condition was in. My condition was in. Oh, well, I just dropped in to see what condition my condition was in. Guys know that tune? It's a rocker. Who's on over here? Rebecca Drives is on, and Darlin, and Louise. You guys rock, and Taj, and Michael. I gotta tell you guys, my people on Insta rock. Now head over to YouTube and subscribe and ding the bell, my people from YouTube, from Insta, because it sounds better over there. Let's see what we got next. What's next on the cover night? It's cover night on the BeatSeat. Oh, this is the best song ever. All right, we're doing history of movie history coming up. Ready? This song, if I can do this right, we can do some cool vocals on this, vocal looping. But you guys know this tune. I love this song. When I was a kid, I was a huge fan of Beetlejuice. Do you guys remember the movie? Michael Keaton, one of his best movies ever, Beetlejuice. And as a kid, you know, you didn't want to say Beetlejuice 3 times. Okay, and just twice is fine. But if you say it 3 times, you may be in trouble. So there's that one scene in Beetlejuice where they're sitting at the dining room table and they start singing this song, Deo. So I've been doing my own version of it over the last couple months, and hopefully I can do it some justice right now. Let's see. Work all night and drink of rum. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Left foot 6 foot, 8 foot gone. Daylight come and me wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, easy day, yo. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, easy day, easy day, easy day, yo. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Beautiful bunch of ripe bananas. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Highly deadly tarantula. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, easy day, yeah, yo. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Oh, you wanna go home. Day, easy day, easy day, easy day, yo. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Day, easy day, yeah, yo. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Daylight come and me wanna go home. And just for good measure, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Cross said that Jason Derulo sampled that song, I guess. But that's my own little version of Daylight Come, man. Me wanna go home. What a cool tune, right? So this song, I'm not sure if I can do this one because, I mean, I can. It's just going to be a real belter. So let's do this one instead because I already know it. I played it for you many times. And now I could actually have the lyrics so I get the third verse correct. I never get the third verse correct on this one. Everybody loves Johnny Cash. I love Johnny Cash. We're going to play a little song called Folsom Prison Blues. This is my own version. Well, I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. It's where I want to stay. But them people keep a moving on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When them people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. And then people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, I've freed me from this prison, this railroad train was mine. I'm probably moving on a little farther down the line, but I'm free from Folsom Prison, it's where I want to stay. And I let them lonesome whistle blow, it blows my blues away. Guys, we're just rocking through them tonight, one by one. One by one. How about this one? I just pull chords from the internet and then we roll with it. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it is not very good. Imagine you and me, I do. I think about you every night and day. It's only right to think about the girl you love and hold so tight, so happy together. You can do, how's it part go? If I should call you up, invest the time, you say below, it's my mind. Imagine how the world would be so very fine, so happy together. Oh yeah, I can't see no love in nobody but you, but all my life when you're with me, baby, the skies will be blue for all my life. Me and you and me, no matter how we toss the dice, it has to be the only one for me is you, and you for me, so happy together. I don't know how it goes, guys. I pulled that one though. All right, this one I know how it goes. This one I know. Although it looks like it's just a single page, is that right? Oh no, here we go. It is Music Night Day 362 in a row. It's Real Talk. Hey, true, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, and you can start to make it better. Hey, Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her into your skin, you can begin to make it better, better. And anytime you feel the pain, hey, Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. For when you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making the world a little colder. All right, so this one, I mean, the chords change a lot. I forgot, I haven't played this in a while, but they change a lot. Sometimes I like to run through it once and then we rock it out fully. Ready? Hey, Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, and you can start to make it better. Hey, Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her into your skin, you will begin to make it better, better, better. Anytime you feel the pain, hey, Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulder. For well, you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making the world a little colder. Na 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 na, na na na. Is that how it goes? Hey, Jude, don't let me down. You have found her, now go and get her. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can can start to make it better, 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 better. So let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for someone to perform with. And don't you know that it's a fool who plays it cool? Don't matter the more. I don't know where the chords went on that one, guys. Even with my glasses on, I lost my place. That's what happens when you're playing really, really small words on a page. I keep pushing past this one, guys, because it is a hot tune and it's a tough one. Lean on Me by Bill Withers. But this would be the time to go, because I think we just have some people over here on Insta. And some people, basically, I think it's pretty quiet right now on the rest of the social pages. So maybe this would be the time to try this one. Because if it goes really bad, then nobody really saw it. But real talk's about going for it. Whether you feel comfortable or not, go for it. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Alright, so those are the chords. So if we're gonna do this, it's gotta have some heart and soul in it. Because lean on me. It's about being there for somebody. It's about being the shoulder for someone to cry on. This is real talk right here. So you guys ready to get into it? Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just might on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. You just might have a problem to understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, boy. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Don't know me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Yeah, you just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, but I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Call on me, brother, you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Have a problem, you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. I don't know, guys. We get a couple seconds of it in and then it turns to a rotten mess. This is what happens with cover night, guys. Cover night could be hit or miss. It could be hit or miss. What else we got here? Like, here's one that I never played, but I don't want to play it because it's not good unless I know it. But this one I used to play a lot. And you guys know Santeria by Sublime? That's a cool tune, right? So I appreciate you guys. We've been on for a good 46 minutes. I don't know how many more covers I got in here, but I'm going to play a few more for you. It's Mark Pyers, day 362 in a row of Real Talk. We're just 3 shows away from the second year of Real Talk. Pumped about that, guys. I don't practice Santeria, ain't got no crystal ball. Had $1 million, but I spent it all. That's so off. There we go, much better. Santeria, I ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million, but I spent it all. If I could find that Hannah and that Sancho that she'd found, well, I'd pop a cap and Sancho and I'd slap her down. What I really wanna know, my baby, what I really wanna say, I can't define. Well, it's love. Oh, freak, really? Well, it's love when I need my soul. See, the chords change here. My soul will have to wait till I get back and find out I'm not on my own. I can't do it, guys. I gotta play these songs at least once before we roll on it. That was my once. Okay, so now we do it again from the top. I don't practice Santeria, I ain't got no crystal ball. Well, I had $1 million, but I spent it all. If I could find that Anna and that Sancho that she'd found, well, I'd pop a cap and Sancho and I'd slap her down. Well, I really wanna know, my baby, what I really wanna say, I can't define. God love when it no, whoa, well, my soul will have to wait wait till I get back to give my honor of my own. Daddy's gone, I wanna know. Well, I feel the break, feel the break. I feel the break. I've got to live it out. Oh, yeah. Hear that well, I really wanna know, my baby. But I really wanna say I can't define God love, make it go, whoa, 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 whoa. My soul will have to wait. What I really wanna know, my baby. What I really wanna say, I've got mine. I'll make it, yes, I'll make it. Oh, oh, no, my soul will have to. And I won't think this to think that's startling. I'm not just wrong. Believe me when I said I've got something for his buckets. But I really wanna know, my baby. What I really wanna say, there's just one way back when I make it, yeah, yeah. My soul will have to wait. I don't know, guys. Sublime? Get a little Sublime going. All these tunes were songs I used to love when I was a kid, and the fact that I could play them, you know, is just... I just think you guys should understand how easy some of these songs are to play. Not that they're easy to sing, but they're easy to play. The chords, you know, just basically straightforward stuff here. Now, we did Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah a few weeks ago. That one's really, really laid back and depressing, so we're not going to get into that. I have not jammed for you at all tonight. I think it's about time we get into a lead. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a little Jimi Hendrix / Bob Dylan, and then we're going to rock out on the guitar, because I got a jazz guitar just sitting here waiting to be like played. It's waiting for me to tear it up for you guys. So here we go, a little All Along the Watchtower. Some kind of way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. The businessman that drink my wine, the plowman dig my earth. None will ever on the line. Nobody know his word. No reason to get excited. The thief he finally spoke. There are many here among us who feel life is but a joke, but a joke, but a joke. But you and I, we've been through that. not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour's getting late. The hour is getting late. Watchtower, the princes kept it, while all the women came and went, the barefoot servants too. Outside in the cold and distances, yeah, the wild cottage growl. Two riders were approaching, yeah, and the wind begins to howl, and the wind begins to howl all along the watchtower. The princes kept their view, while all the women came and went, their barefoot servants too. Outside in the cold and distance, the wild cathedral. Two riders were approaching, and the wind begins to howl, the wind begins to howl, the wind begins to howl, and the wind begins to howl. watchtower. I'm all along the watchtower. All along the watchtower. I'm all along the watchtower. All along the watchtower. Well, I'm all along the watchtower. I'm all along the watchtower. Yeah, 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 yeah. The princes kept their view, do-do-do, and all the women came and went. The barefoot servants too. Outside in the cold and distant sighs of wild curtain ground. Two riders were approaching on, and the wind begins to howl. 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 Yeah. The wind begins to howl. The wind begins to howl. Alright, that's my All Along the Watchtower, which was crap. But sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Guys, this is what happens in this world, all right? So I'm going to play you one more thing that I'm not going to play. I'm just going to play you, I want you guys to know something. When I was in high school, I think our senior year theme was Hooked on a Feeling. Do you guys remember this one? Hooked on a Feeling? I'm hooked on a feeling. So I found the chords to that, and I was like, you know what? I don't know it all, but this is how it goes. It's like a... so A major 7 would be... I can't stop this feeling deep inside me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. Okay, how it goes? I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, no more let me know everything's alright. I'm hooked on a feeling. You're in love with me. Do you guys remember that? Hooked on a Feeling? BJ Thomas? Holy cow. I can't believe I just pulled that puppy out. Alright, now this is the other song I did not do for you guys. Well, there's two songs here. I could do this Beatles tune for you because, well, actually... Let's try this. We're here at the end. We're here at the end, guys, so I'm going to try this even though it's rotten. It's a great song. This is Joe Cocker, and nobody can sing Joe Cocker. Bulldog! Hey, buddy, how are you? Thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm here with you. Day 362 in a row. We're just 3 days away from the beginning of year 2 of Real Talk, if you can believe it. I can barely believe it myself. I don't know if I could do this song, guys. It's very hard to do this song. I'm going to give it a shot, though. I'm doing it upbeat because I can't do it low. If I try to do this slow, it's going to sound terrible. You cannot do this song slow because of who sang this originally. You have to do your own version of it. Literally, if anybody tries to sing this song, they're horrible musicians for trying. You can't sing this guy. I'm going to do my best and just create something different out of this song. Ready? What would you do if I sang out of tune? That's not how it goes. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. Try not to sing out of key. Bow your health, my friend. All right, that's how it goes. If we're going to do this, we need to learn the chords. So it goes... Stand up and walk out on me. Would you stand up and walk out on me? I think that's how it goes. Ready? What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. Get by with a little help from my friends. Yeah, I get high with a little help from my friends. No, get by with a little help from my friends. What would you do if I gave you away? Would you never do me? I can't see these words, guys. It's so hard to read these chords. I gotta show you what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that. Hold on, let me move this closer. Tell me, how am I supposed to read that? This is like 0.8. You couldn't give me like a 14-point font? You gotta give me an 8 font? Like I can't see anything here. But I'll tell you what, it would be pretty cool to do an upbeat version of this song and be like, what would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, yeah. I will try not to sing out of key. Get by with a little help from my friends. Get by with a little help from my friends, yeah. I get high with a little help from my friends. So, what would you do if I came around? Because I can't see it. But that would be pretty cool, right, guys? And what's bothering me about all of these songs tonight is I'm missing page 2 on like a lot of these. Oh no, this one says 1-on-1. All right, I think I may be able to do this one in full. A little Beatles for you to end the night. Well, then of course we have to do Hit the Road Jack, so when I say goodnight to you. But let's see what we do with this, all right? Up the rice in the church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, it's by the window, wearing a face that she keeps in the jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near. Look at him working, donning the rocks on the night that nobody's there. What does he care? Oh, the lonely people. Where do they all come from? Oh, lonely people. Where do they all belong? Oh, look at all the lonely people. Oh, look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in the church and was buried along with the name. Nobody came. Look at the frenzy, wiping the dirt from his hands as he walked through the grave. No one would save all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Surprise in a church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, look in the window, wearing her face up and shot that she keeps by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. Day 362 in a row. Literally been here for 362 days. Unscripted, letting just the energy of this universe exit my body out to you guys. And I'm hoping that you're getting something out of all of this. I mean, tonight was not real talk. It was really just music night. But I think we should end with a little real talk. You know, we've been driving towards this goal to affect positive change one person at a time. And today I had an amazing message that came through from John over on Facebook, and it made my morning to read how my show is affecting positive change in one more person. That's my goal every day, to get to one more person. And the fact that we are here together night after night and day after day from the studio, and you guys are supporting the program, sharing the content, letting people know about this show, means the world to me. And I thank you for that, because I'm going to keep showing up. And this show only gets better when you start interacting with the show. You start asking me questions, topics to bring up. Anything you want me to get into, I will get into. Just ask. Just ask. The other day, Bullfrog had a question for me. I got into it. And then Bullfrog followed the show. Loving it. Thank you. Ask a question and let's see what answers come out. Because I don't know what's going to come out. It's amazing the amount of content that has come out of this mouth in 362 days. And philosophy I never thought of. Until we get into it, I don't think about it. Until a question comes up, I don't even think about those answers. I don't even know if I have the answers. I want to see what answers come out. So ask the questions and let's see where we go with it. So tomorrow, day 363 in a row, I'm probably going to be live with you here tomorrow night. It's not going to be a day show. We'll be 364 and 365 on Monday and Tuesday to finish off our year. But as you know, we end every show with this song. It's Hit the Road, Jack by Ray Charles. And stick around till the end, because I left a little shout out to you. We're going to improvise a little on Hit the Road. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no. Hit the road, Jack. But don't you come back no more. Oh, yes, and listen, pretty baby, don't you treat me this way. I'll be back on my feet someday. It don't matter if you do, 'cause understood, you ain't got no money, you just ain't no good. But I guess if you say so, I've got got to pack my bags and go. I hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. No, no. Hit the road, Jack. But don't you come back no more. But don't you come back no more. Yeah. I hit the road, 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 Jack. But don't you come back no more. Well, until tomorrow, of course. Because we'll be back for day 363 in a row of Real Talk. So if you have any topics, you have anything, any songs you want me to play, just let me know. We're gonna get into it for you. Because it's a Real Talk. We're Real Talking for 362 days. We're moving on to tomorrow. Yeah, hit the road, 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 hit the road. Yeah, don't you come back no more. Hit the road, hit the road, hit the road. Don't you come back until tomorrow, day 363 of Real Talk. Yeah. That's officially it, guys. What do you say? An hour and 18 minutes? I think that's a proper show. That's a proper variety show of Real Talk. So I do see people on, so I can't leave until you leave the show. Oh, thank you. Granite, that's nice. Granite has a nice comment there for my guitar. Hopefully it will sound better than that. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Remember, daily, every day, forever. Hold on, why am I getting feedback here? And, let me shut this off. Tomorrow, day 363, we're going to be continuing to recap this decade. This has been a ridiculously insane decade. In the last 10 years, I went from 2 kids to 3 kids, invented an instrument, patented it, started the Real Talk team, started Real Talk, and now we're going into a new decade. I cannot wait. And I tell you guys, you need to think big. I remember going into 2010, and I remember thinking to myself, okay, just another year. Here's another year coming. I wasn't thinking, here's a new decade for me to attack, for me to try to just completely devour. Oh, here's another year, 2010. I'm thinking completely different about it this time around. 2020, I'm thinking decade. I'm thinking I have an opportunity to completely demolish a decade. You have the opportunity to take on this decade coming up and get the best of it. That's within you. And I think when I finally realized that the power is within me, it's not within someone else, that power is within me to go out and succeed. Remember what we said yesterday, every single person on this planet's a failure until we apply ourselves. We're failures. So if we want to try to get somewhere, we need to put the time in, we need to put the effort and the time together in order to get results. One thing doesn't get you. Talent doesn't get you there, and effort without the time doesn't get you there. You got to keep going. I saw a great clip today. Someone said, it's how long you can continue to sustain. I say don't give up, but it's how long you can continue to sustain your energy level. You know, I've been here for 362, and for most of that 362, I'm alone, broadcasting to nobody. How long could I sustain? I'm still here. 362 days, I don't miss a day. 45 minutes to an hour and a half every single day, unscripted. Now, I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't believe in myself. If I didn't believe it was possible to come out here every single day without a script and just let the magic of the universe happen. But I have no fear. I don't care if what I do is terrible. I really don't want it to be terrible, but if it falls flat, if I try something and it falls flat, it's an opportunity for me to learn on what worked and what didn't. Every successful person that you see failed so many times before they got to where they are now. Do you think they just got there? They just got lucky the first try? Ooh, maybe someone got lucky on their first shot, but most of them failed over and over and over, and they just did not take the no's to heart. They listened to the no's and they learned from those no's. They figured out how to grow from each no, how to evolve, how to take on the next questions and answer them correctly. You know, a lot of times we get one shot and then that's the last opportunity with that person. Well, you know, learn from that opportunity. Learn from that interview. Learn what you did wrong and then do it right next time around. And it may not be, you know, I want to tell you a quick side story. I had one of my followers, I'm not sure if he's on tonight, was telling me about how scary it is in other parts of the world right now. Basically, the religious persecution is at an all-time high. And we were just talking about, he said, you know, pray for me that I can get out of my country because if you could believe it, they're killing people for believing this or believing that. And I don't understand that. I don't understand how we can't understand the core principle of life is that we should have our own beliefs. We should like different things. We shouldn't all be liking the same thing. And we are held responsible for our own beliefs, not for others' beliefs. Why do you care what anybody else believes? Why are you going to go out there and persecute somebody, kill somebody because they believe something different from you? Just freaking do your own thing. It doesn't matter. You're judged for your own beliefs. Now you'll be judged for killing other people or for persecuting other people. It's not your space, man. It's not your space. Focus on you. Focus on your own beliefs. Everybody else, let them believe what they want. Let my friend believe what he wants. You're going to persecute him because he doesn't believe the same thing as you? I'm sorry. I don't get into politics here, but this is pissing me off the way this world is. It is such a terrible world. People are horrible to each other. Killing each other over religion. Oh, but let's keep being about religion. Let's make everything about a religion when everybody kills each other over it. How about we forget about all the religion and we start just paying attention to the energy of life? Positivity, negativity, and start just being positive, kind to people. Forget about religion. It's killing everybody. Oh, God almighty. It's all the same thing. You call him Allah, I call him Jesus, but it's the same exact principle. A higher power that we believe in that's here to protect us, to save us, to bring us light. Whatever you want to say, we're all thinking the same stuff. We just call it different things. Let it happen. Stop getting involved in everybody else's beliefs. Geez, we went off on this. But this happens, guys, when I start realizing that this world is just, you know, that really bothered me. My friend can't even believe what he wants because someone may try to kill him. Like, what is going on out there? And I don't care. No Bible, no Quran, nothing should say you could kill somebody else if they don't believe what you believe. That's not a religious thing. That's not I mean, how does that even make sense? Isn't religion about connecting? Oh, well, but no, but that's only if you believe what I believe. If you don't believe what I believe, you could all die. You're worthless in my eyes if you don't believe what I believe. What? Life is about having your own feelings, believing the things you want to believe. You shouldn't be forced to believe anything. This is 2020 in a few days. Have your own beliefs. Have your own set of beliefs. That's it. Don't pay attention to what anybody else says. And if you're in a country that won't let you believe what you want to believe, get the hell out. Just get up and go. And what I said to my friend the other day is he said, please pray that I can get out, that I can find a way to get out. And I just had this flash, this thought came across me. And I just responded to him very quickly. I said, please just be ready. Just be ready, because the time is going to come. You will get that opportunity to get up and leave, but you have to be ready. This is where my quote came from for Instagram earlier too, as part of it. Don't let your feet get settled into the ground. That moment will arrive. And it may be in a moment you don't want to get up and go. You need to peel yourself out. Just literally peel yourself off the ground and go. Because that moment will only come once. And he responded, he goes, I understand and I'm ready. You got to be ready. Pack your bags. And if that opportunity arises, that window opens, you get up and you jump out the window and get the heck out of that country. Nobody should be persecuted for their religious beliefs. I'm sorry. This is Real Talk Day 362, the first time I'm really talking about religion, and I'm not at the same time. I'm telling you, you shouldn't be making it about religion. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow on the next Real Talk. Let me put some music here for you. Day 363. Any topics, let me know. I'll take care of them for you. Yeah, okay, so I got Grandad on over here in Germany, so I want to just acknowledge his messages here real quick. He's actually Muslim. He's out in Germany right now, and he said that his religion is about love. His religion is about love and peace. Well, that's what I'm talking about. It should be. So what is going on? And maybe you can answer for me here. What is going on with the part of the religion that's not about love and peace? And how does that even exist? Where in your faith in the Quran does it talk about that? Because if it's about love and peace, then how could somebody within the faith get it so wrong? I'm just curious. I'd love to know, because I'm not a theologian by any means. I feel and I speak. And I believe that we all have that within us. Some of us are connected deeper than others. Me, I just happen to be really connected to spirituality. My own. I believe it's not about religion anymore. We have gone so far off the deep end. All of us, every religion has gone so far off the deep end. And it should be exactly what Granite said it's about love and peace. Forget about everything else. Take 99.9% of everything else, throw it out the window. It was written by a man. Everything that we're reading was written by a man. Oh, but they got this from a higher power. Well, so do I for 362. I'm getting everything from a higher power. These aren't my words. This isn't my show. This is the show of the universe. And every word that's ever been spoken in the history of time was inspired by that, by the Spirit of the Lord, by the Spirit of Allah, whatever you want to call it. We're all inspired by the voice of that higher power, whatever you want to call it. The fact that I've come out here unscripted for 362 days and spoken the philosophy that's come out of me, and I didn't go to school for it, didn't read any of those words, any of the things that I've been saying for 362, I never read in a book. I'm creating my own book. My own Real Talk book. It's in real time, it's live, it's in video form, but this is the book of Real Talk that we're dealing with for 362. Every person's inspired by that same spirit that I'm inspired by. And everything that we're taught in the schools was written. It's a book that some guy was inspired to write so many years ago, and now we all just take it as gospel. Oh, well, now this is Science 101. It was written by some guy. Well, where did he get that information? Well, he was just inspired by the spirit of the universe, and it came to him. How can I explain that I'm sitting on this? This is the first drum in the world for guitar players. Why did I think of this? How come this came into my mind? I don't know. We don't question why. We just go forward and we produce. You can't question where the enlightenment comes from. But what I can tell you is the amount of death and anger and hatred that's spewed out from every religion is depressing and disappointing. That we have gone so far off the deep end and we've lost the true essence of religion. It's simple. Kindness, love, peace. Just like Granite said. Peace, kindness, love. treating people the way you want to be treated. Go watch Real Talk for 362. Stop reading everything else. This is what life is about. Caring for each other. Helping each other up. This idea that if you don't believe what I believe, I can kill you, or if you don't believe what I believe, you're persecuted, I don't like you because of... It's the same thing we're dealing with in this country, granted, with the political situation. If you're not part of this party, you're part of that party, and they all hate each other, and everybody's ridiculous, and honestly, I shut the TV off 362 days ago because I can't deal with it anymore. I can't deal with that negatube. I do not want to deal with it anymore. I shut it off. We turn it on for the kids now. I turn on to see my kids. My daughter has her shows. That thing's been off for 362. It will continue to stay off. I create my own television program of positivity. I don't need that. I don't need to hear all of that political negativity. And honestly, they're all terrible. Like, nobody is doing anything to help. That's all I can say. Yeah, and Quran saying religion should be connecting people. That shouldn't be abandoning them. Yes, absolutely. I mean, how come, if this is another thing I never could understand, granted. This is something that I used to hear in my religion, okay? I grew up Catholic, grew up Christian, and I have to say, I basically have set myself away from all religion because I believe they're all wrong. I actually think that if you took a little bit of every religion and you made a new religion, that's probably the right religion. But they're all wrong. Nobody has it right. They may have pieces, but all of them are wrong. Nobody has it right. Because what's right is just kindness, love, and peace. When men and women get involved and start creating their own rules and trying to manipulate and mold a society, then they start creating all these other details within the minutia. It's all this minutia. It's not real. Kindness, love, peace. That's it. What else is there? I'll wait. You tell me. What else is there besides kindness, love, and peace? What else? Persecution? Really? Is that in there? That's a negative. Religion should be all positive. It should be all positive. As you said, connecting, gathering, becoming one. That's a positive. Division, separation, that's negative. So any religion that's out there preaching division, separation, persecution, they've got it wrong. In fact, it should be, you should open your hearts to those that don't believe what you believe. You should open your hearts to them and maybe show them why you are being more noble the way you're living. That your faith is the right faith because you are opening your hearts to them anyway. But no, you don't believe? Persecuted. If you don't believe what I believe, I open my heart to you. And I say, good for you. You believe something that you believe in and that it makes you happy. Do you know what is more important than anything in this world? Happiness. If you believe something, whether it's Muslim, Catholic, whatever, Jehovah's Witness, but if that makes you happy, go do it. Please go do it. I want you to be happy. Whatever your religion is. If it makes you happy, go be it. This life is short. Don't stop being religious if it makes you happy. This life is about being happy. Whatever makes you happy, go do. If it's be Muslim, if it's Catholic, I don't care. I want you to be happy. So just to get back, this is the thing I never could understand with the Catholic religion. They would say things like, if you don't believe in Jesus, you can't go to heaven. I am the truth, the way, and the light. I'm the only way. The only way to heaven is through me. I talked to my father about this one day. I said, okay, so let me get this straight. I'm born in, say, let's call it India. I don't know who Jesus is. Nobody ever speaks the word Jesus to me my entire life. But I'm someone who loves, cares, I have kindness in my heart, and I share myself with the world through my entire life. You're telling me that I don't get to go to heaven? That I don't get to go and sit in with Jesus or whoever it is in the afterlife because I did not believe in Jesus, or I did not believe in Allah, or I did not believe in whatever it is you believe in, that's why I know they're all wrong. Until the internet, there was no way for us to know what every faith was all over the world. We believe what we know in our local environment, what we're taught. I wouldn't know anything about Buddhism if I was here in America when the internet never existed and someone from that part of the world didn't come here to share it with others. You only know what you know in the environment you're raised. So that's why I feel like at the end of it all, no one has it right. Because they say stuff like, the only way is through me. That means you're wrong. The only way is through kindness, love, and peace. The only way is through giving of yourself. It's selflessness, kindness, caring, being there for another human being. That's your way. That's your ticket. All the other stuff, oh, you have to go into the church and you have to say these prayers or you won't get in. Really? Really? People actually believe that that's the case? Now, look, like I said, I am not a theologian. I guess I use my common sense. I guess I just think about it I stand back a little and I say, wait a second, really? That's what they believe? Oh, if you don't believe what I believe, you're not going, you're not going to get there. Well, then I know you're not real. Because it shouldn't be that. It should be if you're kind, if you're good, if you open your heart to others. That's our passage. That's your passage. Sure, if you believe in this person or that person, that's a good start. But if you're a jerk in this life, if you wrong everybody step by step, and you're always trying to get instead of give, but you believed in, I'm sorry, that doesn't mean anything. Belief is one part of it. How you act and the way the people around you think of you at the end when you expire is what truly matters. I thought about that when I was 7 years old. My grandfather passed when I was 7. And I went to the wake, 3-day wake, and I never saw more people in my life go to a wake. And we had like police officers for the, it was like this long drive to go to the cemetery. And it was lines, because my grandfather was such an amazing person. And the lines around the corner to see him or just to pay respects. And I thought about this as a 7-year-old who didn't really know my grandfather that well. Because he passed before I could really speak intelligently to him and ask him the questions I'd like. This is the man who is a self-trained musician just like me. I have his organ downstairs. I have several of his harmonicas here in the house. I've got a saxophone of his. I have his instruments. Probably one of the highlights of my life is to have my grandfather's instruments. Now, I would have just cherished the opportunity to speak to him about music, but he passed away in 1986. 11 years before I even bought a guitar. And what I recognized about this in this moment was that whether he believed in Jesus, he believed in Allah, or he believed in Mr. Magoo, the way all the people cared for and showed their love for him showed me what he did in this life, where he stood in their minds, the value that they put out there for his life. And if all those people miss this human being when he's gone, that should say something. In fact, I started realizing that's all it's about. It may not be about any of the stuff you do on a day-to-day that you do when no one's looking. It may be nothing about that. It may be all about how the people around you feel about you when your time comes to an end. Yeah, geez, that guy was a jerk. Remember, he screwed me over and he sold me that beat up car and it didn't even work. Remember that? And then when I went back to him, he didn't fix it. What story are they going to say about you at the end? That's the question. And the story about my grandfather was phenomenal. And I realized we set the path for these people in the afterlife. It's all of the work you do in this life that comes back to be your judgment at the end. And it's by the people in your life. They're the ones who judge you. No. It's some omnipresent thing that knows everything you've ever thought, everything you've ever spoken. Ooh, really? Really? Or is it all of the people around you that care about you, maybe don't care about you, but they have an effect on your life and you affect their life? Look, this is Real Talk, day 362. I don't know if that's it. I'm just telling you this is how I feel. I feel like the people around us are the ones who judge us at the end. And when you miss someone and you cry for them, that is the ultimate pat on the back for their soul. I don't know. It's just my thoughts. And listen, granted, I appreciate you. I hope you subscribe and ding the bell, my friend. I'm live every single day, and I really appreciate you being on. I hope you'll come on tomorrow for the next show. And I think that's it. We've been on for an hour and 42 minutes. What are we doing over here? I guess this should be a podcast, maybe. Although the Real Talk was really the last 30 minutes. The hour and 15 was just straight music. We just rocked out tonight. But I don't mean to offend anybody too. I just want you guys to know something. Believe what you want. I have no problem with your beliefs. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, I want you to believe. I want you to have your own beliefs. And I don't want you to listen to anybody else telling you you can't believe what you believe. When they say that to you, you look at them and you say, mind your own business. What do you believe? I don't care. That's what you can say to them. Oh, what do you believe? I don't care. I just stopped myself before I realized what I was about to ask you. I was about to ask you what you believe, and I realized I don't care what you believe. I don't care. You believe what you want. Do it if it makes you happy. Let me ask you this. Does what you believe make you happy? No, it doesn't. Then why do you believe it? Do what makes you happy. That should be your question to anybody. Let me ask you a question. Does what you believe make you happy? Oh, it does? Good. Yes, do that. Let me ask you another question. Would it make you happy if you believed what I believe? I think you know the answer to that. No, now I have to believe something that someone else believes. I have to go out there and show that I believe something that someone else believes. That's like living an alien life right there. We're going forward in history, okay? We're not going back. We're trying to move forward. Let's get rid of this persecution, guys. Come on. Believe what you want. Happiness is the goal, okay? Whether it's religion, whether it's sports, whatever it is that brings you your happiness, grab onto it. Don't let it go. And that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next Real Talk. Thank you, Granite. Please subscribe and ding the bell, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow. It's Mark Pyers. And it's Real Talk.